All right. With this automated, a crafting upgrade in there, and sulfur essence now being auto-crafted into this line, I think I've finally finished my rebuild. Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 8. As you can see, things have changed a little bit. I rebuilt everything except the SPS. Basically, I went through and increased my production of everything. Increase the size of my fission reactor here, and thankfully I've now fixed up my one thing that was running out, which was this sulfur dust. Now this should start going slightly in the positive again. It looks like it is. I got a burn rate of 111. I could probably go slightly higher, but I'm just doing that so that it does build up some spare. And in here I have 872,000 microbuckets or millibuckets worth of antimatter, as well as we're nearly there. In fact, I can probably turn this back on. I've limited the amount it can use to 1 million on both sides, so this could do 1 microbucket per tick, and that should get us another one in no time. I added this here because this seemed like a more efficient use of the steam, and with all the time that I'd spent, I've actually been building up unobtainium. Yeah, already got another 50,000 after filling this with unobtainium. And that. So this is now producing 10 million. And this, I'm actually not able to get to the full 1800 RPM, but even at 1700, it's producing 31 million. Meaning, yeah, I'm nearly full. I've got 9 trillion energy. In fact, I probably need to upgrade this. We've reached that point now. Nice. Very nice. So I increased my production of the uranium here just so that it keeps up there, and it's actually keeping up enough that I can grab this and take it over to this area here and chuck it inside that drawer. Now, if we have a look at our uranium, I also have a really decent amount of the raw stuff here that I could craft up and put in there too. Because all the things, I swear. Another thing that I decided to do was maybe gather myself a few more resources. I've been running a chunk destroyer. I actually had to make a brand new one because I couldn't remember where I put my last one. And so this is, this is running through and gathering some more materials. So if we go into here, we can see we're just smashing out the stuff. And as part of that, we're gathering some of the materials that we need. I have a creative importer on this, so nothing actually stays in there, and it's using a decent amount, about 120,000 FE per tick, to just grab stuff automatically. On top of that, there's one more thing that I've done, and that is coming back here, back home. I've used you a few times, but I converted all of my tier 2, except for 1, into sulfur seeds. So I've just finished doing that. All of these here used to be, used to be things like cow essence, sheep essence, random bits and pieces that we never used. And so I've converted all of this to hopefully keep up with our sulfur production. And this is the only one here, the coal I left. And so that means that we're producing sulfur nice and quickly. I now have steel production as well in one of those up there, so that I can create things out of steel. We've got 3.2 thousand insanium. Not bad, not bad. In fact, I kind of want to turn this into the block form, and then we take those blocks and we run them through here. Because in the block form, I don't actually have to worry about it filling the wrong container, and I can just do this. Nice, we now have 2,300 uranium blocks. So now, if I come over to my ultimate power, this will be full very soon. So we might work on that in a second, but instead of going into there, zoom. We're going to come over and we're going to just babysit this. This is the only thing that I haven't automated, and I think I'm happy enough with how it is at the moment. So I just do that and we'll fill this up. Nice. And with this, nice. 20,000 in there. That's crushing away. Making the, what's it called? Uranium oxide. You can see that we've actually got a huge amount of this. This is bottlenecked, so it doesn't actually need all of that, but may as well get it built up. We got 6 million of that, and it is actually the hydrofluoric acid that is our slowest point here, I think. Sulfur trioxide, I think it might be this. But yeah, and this here, this isn't going any faster than I would expect. But now that this seems to be going into the positive, yeah, no, it's producing faster than this uses it up. That's nice. I might be able to add another chemical oxidizer. Another one of these. And we'll just chuck that like this. Put it there. Maybe we just step up the production ever so slightly. Give it power. Muffle it. Give it some speed upgrades. And Bob's your uncle. Nice. Will that get this going into a positive? Maybe. Can it start to produce more there? Either way, this is, yep, this is working in a slightly positive amount of fissile fuel going in at 111 millibuckets per tick. Meaning, even with this running flat out, we've nearly got 1 million polonium. And that means, yeah. In fact, it means we could probably just quickly bypass the limit here, and this will start putting out a really decent amount. Let's just drain this. Maybe we can get one more. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is working nicely. We could have 3. Nice. Oh my. Nice. And it looks like that was just enough. Okay, let's block that off. It was a great suggestion by someone in the comments, and I just worked out that if you set it to gases, I think, you can right click. No. There we go. Just right click without crouching, and it turns redstone sensitivity on and off. Meaning that I could add a little redstone signal here and make it so that it only worked when I wanted it to. So now it's not using power. And zoom. Yeah. Even when it was using 52 million, we're actually producing nearly 42 million per tick. So this is basically going to be full. I need to upgrade that. To do so, surprisingly, I need to rebuild some stuff. Because to make these... Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, I thought I needed more lithium. It's probably if I make multiple of them. Yeah. So we need to set up our lithium production again. Not too difficult. Maybe I'll go through the process of upgrading that too. But not bad. I added so much to this over here. Look at the amount of unobtainium in there. It's ridiculous. That is a full slab. And of course, that means that it is maxed out. It actually can't go above 840 microbuckets per tick. And I'm wondering if it's because this is unable to go any higher. What is that? A cooler port or a fluid port? Coolant port? Like that? Change that to output. We need a turbine fluid port. Goes up here. Like that. And maybe, what is this? An ultimate pressurized tube? Like so? How about now? Uh-oh. What went wrong? Input? Output? What did I break? Oh, this probably needs to be turned back on. Yeah. Go for it. Converting it so that the internal water block is on there instead of using that means that it fills up with water instantly. Can I increase this now? No. Damn. Oh well. We'll separate those and see whether that makes a difference. Maxed out. I can't go any faster. Damn. Oh well, either way, with the combination of these, I can start to increase the amount of unobtainium in that too, because we should be producing more than enough steam from this. Nice. In the fact that I'm actually trashing it at the moment, all the excess. So, maybe we can add a little bit of extra unobtainium. How much can I craft? 2 of these? Not quite. But that is another layer. If I take that, I've actually got the space here already because I thought I had enough. Do that. Ooh, just need a little bit more. Need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Soon. And then this thing will be cranking. Just one more. Place it here. Close that up. And we'll adjust this so that it works for the RPM properly, which I think should probably now be about 310, 330. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it can go even higher. 350. little bit higher. 360. Seems about just right. 13.3 million RF per tick. And that, all combined, means that, yeah, we're full. Well and truly full. So I might just spend a little time. How's this going? Still good. Spend a little time, make myself a little bit more lithium dust. Maybe try and craft up, oh, I don't know. How many? We've got 6 in there. 3 plus 9, 18. Do I go for 21? That might be a bit ambitious. But I'm going to try and craft up. I have most of the other things available. It's just 25,000 of these infused alloys. But we do have 3 antimatter out of 11. That's amazing. And this is filling up with polonium again. Beautiful. It's just hit daytime, I think, so perfect. Burning through the nuclear waste. It's not perfect, but it's much better than it was when I started. Looking at this now, it's a far more organized, far more workable system. Nice. Creating everything that we need. Does this still could go a little bit faster, I think? We could maybe even just add 1 more. But there's not much room in here. Let's see. We just remove that. Make 1 more chemical oxidizer. Add 1 of those. Add 1 of those. Oh, nice. Connects all of our power up. And then, no. I'm going to make this connect properly. Remove that probably. Muffle it. Speed it up. And now, hopefully, we got 43,000 there. Will you start filling up? Not quite the right idea though. The combo of all of this together means that we should be producing a decent amount of fissile fuel. In fact, let's just crank this up to 125. I think that's within our limits. This doesn't go under 40. It's not. In fact, we could go a lot higher. 150? Yeah, we can handle 150. Nice. I could possibly even go higher, but for now, I think I'm happy with that. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Distractions aside and wasting a few minutes at the start of our episode, I'm going to work on increasing our battery capacity just for the fun of it, and then we can get on to, hopefully, crafting some more important things. See you soon. So in the effort of increasing our battery capacity, I ended up coming into this back room here and automating mechanism, really. Setting it all up here, and then going back to a spot over here, and I just made myself a very simple setup to... Oh, perfect. Actually, yeah, that must have been basically full. To make this lithium dust. Because that was all that was remaining when it came to automating 21 more of these. So, if we come over here and do 21, I need to craft 25,000 of these infused alloys, but we have it now, and it shouldn't take too long, and we'll have 21 more of them. Basically, yeah, hugely increasing how much we can make. Now, it's going to take a little second, because there is a process over here of things. Here we go. Making ourselves some... Wait, where's the output? Bottom, front, top, front, output. Ah, hold on. Front, output. Front, output. Phew. Almost didn't do that correctly. But now we should be able to see a bunch of stuff being crafted. What is it? Machine doesn't accept item. It's obviously going through a process. Nice. And we should have... that one's working. Should be set for that, right? Crafting in here. Okay. Something's a little bit funny there. I'll keep an eye on it, but hopefully... Oh yeah, something's definitely going a bit weird just here. To be expected when automating this stuff for the first time. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, how about we do this? Instead of that, I'm going to put redstone in here. And there we go. It's filling up. Auto sort is on. Okay. At least that seems to be continuing its process. Not quite the fastest, though. I guess I'm just waiting and seeing what happens. Once it's got all those done, though, I guess it shouldn't take too long to make the rest, right? Ooh. it could actually take quite a while. 25,000 doing 9 at a time? Huh. Yeah. This is going to take ages. I guess I'll chill out and come back in an hour or so. Oh, I didn't actually realize, but apparently there's a percentage of how far through the craft it is. And it tells you how long it's been going for. Cool. Getting pretty close. But 45 minutes, nearly done. And it was a nice time to take a short little break while I did some crafting. Around 1,000 to go, but yeah, there we go. We just crafted our first one, and now it's starting to go through the process. Nice. That's 2, 3. I actually want to look at this and see how long it took, but not bad. When I guessed around an hour, wasn't far off. I don't know whether this is just about as fast as you can do it unless you set up multiple to craft the infused alloy, or whether, I don't know, maybe I've done it wrong. It's been a while since I fiddled with the auto crafting setups, but a few more to go. And we've got this sorted. And this is going to significantly increase the amount of capacity that we have. That's great. All right. Any second now. And 47, what? 47.33 or so. 47.35. I don't know about you, but sometimes I just like catching the numbers. So now we have 21 more of these ultimate induction cells that we can take over and improve our power storage. Right now, it's been sitting full this whole time. We've been wasting so much energy. But if I come through here, oh, this isn't going to work. Hold on. Place these in here like this, and then seal it back up. Now we can hold 43 trillion, and that can start to charge up again. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh yeah, that'd well and truly be full. So the other beauty of taking a little bit of time there is we allow this to continue to run. Oh yeah. We're definitely in the positive there for how much. So 150, this setup should still be going, even though we've used all the uranium. We've still got 1.4 million in there, so plenty to go. And in the process of waiting for all that to happen, yeah, we've got another 29,000. So we could easily add some more. Now the question is, 2.8 million. Okay. Okay. I'm going to add bypass limit on both of those. Ooh, actually, I wonder if we can up the amount of power that we can take out. Another one of these outputs here, shift. Ooh, that's not what I intended to do. Let's craft one of those. Yeah. And let's maybe add that over here to increase how much power output we have. Oh, it's just going to take a second to craft, of course. How long? Oh, mostly done. Nice. Just wait a second here. Hello? Any second now. I wish there was a way to check your crafting progress from this. Could have sworn that was nearly done, right? Okay. There we go. Much better. If we take this in here, that should double the amount of potential output. And since we've got 9.69 trillion, I'm just going to allow this to bypass its limits like so. Check in here. We have 26. Let's let it run through. Yeah, nice and fast. Very, very quick. Now that's more like it. This is what we want to see when we're producing antimatter. Now, of course, it's using 100 million FE per tick, but thankfully we're actually producing a decent amount where that's not going to just drain it instantly. Yeah, it's only just starting to go down. And that's probably going to produce us another 2. We're almost halfway there when it comes to how much of the antimatter we need overall to make our ATM star. Nice. Should also check this. Oh yeah, that, yeah, we are well and truly producing more than we can make here. So if it was something that we needed to do, we could definitely upscale our output. Good to know. Oh, perfect timing. Our 4th antimatter pellet. God, that's satisfying. Antimatter pellet number 5. Oh, and how much do we have left? Nice, we'll get on our way to the 6th one. Very nice. But, so we don't waste any power, let's just turn that off. And yeah, just about there. That That literally means we're over halfway. Amazing. Cool. Okay. Now that we've taken up even more of this episode time, only down to 9.4 trillion. That's great. I could probably even add a couple more of those and speed that process up again. But why don't we actually use this for something? Like, for example, the philosopher's fuel. Yeah. What can we do here? Oh boy. Oh, this endgame crafting, eh? Let's head back home and have a look. Now, if I want to craft this, there are some things that I can probably do. Rejuvenated flesh, humanoid flesh, and Garmonbozia. Oh my god. It's always the case that I start looking into things and go, oh yeah, that's going to take ages. There's this crafting, which we do have the antimatter for, nether stars, a nuke, uranium, dense copper plates, through a compressor. I think I might even have one of those, right? What about this? To make a nuclear reactor, we need reactor plating, lead plating. Okay. Oh boy. Oh wait. Maybe this one is doable? That also needs a nuke. Wait, so we need 2 nukes? Yeah. Okay. With a compass. Ah, that's right. This is the one that needs all of the stuff. 3 of these requires 9 antimatter. I have it with a builder. And then these ones should be easy enough. Maybe we work on that. Because I'm making so much antimatter, I feel like I could do it. Now, the FTB antimatter, that was genuinely easy by comparison. If we come over here, there we go. 64 of it. We can use that to craft this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh, done. We already have the Heart of the Deep. We need to go get our Wither Builder, which it's probably quicker to go through here. Hey, bud, did you blow stuff up? Oh no, you're still transferring things. Oh shush. Quiet now. With a builder? Yeah. Put that away. Oh, quiet. It looks like this is done. Just another big open area. Yeah, nice. Oh. Remember how I said I couldn't find my chug destroyer? I found it. Well, now I have 2. So we have our Wither Builder. Swoop. This is going just fine. The last thing that we need is more antimatter. And of course, a bunch of other things. Module base. Hey, that's doable. Bronze nugget. Module base times that many. Okay. Induction providers we need 6 of. And thankfully, I've automated that. So the induction provider, 6 of those. That's going to take a little while. Oh, it needs some lithium dust. Here's some I prepared earlier. Nice. 6 of those. We'll start the crafting process. Let's have a little bit of a look and see how long that's going to take. It says it's 50% through, but that is, yeah, not quite right. This will be filling up with, yep, osmium and bits and pieces. Okay. We'll leave that to craft. 70%. Yeah, right. If we come across here, zoom, we do have 2.6 million. This does seem to be keeping up with the output. We can probably crank this. Let's put it up to 250 for a little bit. That should use more. Ooh, that's actually building up steam. Interesting. Trash can. I should be able to just grab a second one of those and put it there. And there we go. That can handle it. Phew. Also, if I set this to wrench, it's a very easy way to get rid of those. I love that you find things out at the end of doing stuff. So that's going to burn through that pretty quickly, but it is going to mean that we produce a decent amount of this polonium. I've already got 5, nearly got a 6th. That is our 6th just there. We'll turn this off so we have a better idea of how much progress we've made. We need 3 more, which means we need this to get up to about 3 million. Okay, in the meantime, let's do... Oh wait, that's crafting. Okay, it's just a waiting game. I guess while that's happening and while we're waiting, we'll start working on some things like this nuclear reactor. What about this? Insanium coal? Oh, that's easy to make. And that's a insanium coal block. Pretty sure I have some humanoid flesh somewhere, right? We'll keep a lookout. This one we're going to have to go through and take on the Twilight Forest. Okay. Element craft. Where do you find those? That's just netherite. Oh, good. We've got a setup where we can do that. Oh, pure crystals for those two. My goodness. Luckily, it's only one. Awaken Supremium stuff. Awaken Supremium ingot. Okay, should be able to do that. Got to get into alchemistry. How do you do this? Oh my. Dragon's breath in a dissolver. Okay, let's just put that dissolver over there. The antimatter we know how to do. And a nuclear reactor. I already have the iridium circuit. I can craft one of these. Then it's just a matter of getting all this stuff. And that makes 3. Okay. Go through this process. And now we just need to work out a dense copper plate, compressor and reactor plating, which should be easy enough. Let's make some of that up. We need 7 times 4 is 28. Back to the tower. This one? Yeah. Perfect. We need some copper plating, which is easy enough to make. We'll just chuck that in there. And then we just need 28 of those as well. I wonder if you can speed this up. Overclocker upgrade. That seems like a good one. Small coolant, fluid cell. How do you make those? Maybe you can't. It won't let me click on it. Interesting. Oh well, we wait. Okay, with that, no, this one. We do that. Oh, I didn't need anywhere near that much, did I? Silly. I forgot that it made 3. Okay, we have ourselves a nuclear reactor. We have the insanium coal block, a antimatter pallet, although we probably want to use these for something else. This one uses the awakening altar, so we need 4 of those. Essence vessel, and nope, this. Maybe we just put that down here for now. If we come up here, put that there, 1 of those in each of those, then that, and that. Yeah, okay. Button. Nice. That gets turned into Awakened Supremium, and then we needed 2 Awakened Supremium ingots, along with 2 Awakened Supremium gemstones, and probably just a refill on this. And what was it? A Supremium furnace. Oh my god, this is fine. 2 of those, Supremium furnace in the middle, and that turns it into an Awakened Supremium furnace. Nice. Let's put this in the middle. A Fireite ingot is done using this stuff. Thankfully, this should have hopefully built up. Yeah, it's full. So air, water, earth, and fire. With a diamond, you can do your thing. There we go. And now it's just those in order around the fire. Do. Hopefully we've got enough. Yeah, we got heaps. I'm very tempted to speed this up faster. Thank you. Okay, so that Fireite ingot goes over on the side there. We do need some interesting stuff and a blood infuser. Promise of what now? I can make that. Apparently we already have a promise of tenacity. We just need materialized vengeance. And I have crushed dark gem. How do you do this? Vengeance spirit. What is a vengeance spirit? Vengeance spirit, hey? Guess we need to go find one of those. But making some progress towards that one. Let's go check on our power setup and the antimatter. This is started to pump back up again. I lowered it down to 169 and I had to go and manually craft up a bunch of this again. But we're back in order, creating the uranium oxide. And how are we doing? Nearly enough in there for 1 more. Oh, it's pumping now, making its way through some stuff. Okay, so yeah, we're 0.7 of a way to our next one. That'll get us to about 733. I need that number to be 3 million. That is going up pretty fast though. We can probably put that at 200. Let's try that. If it stays above 800, I think I might have just found my exact output. Huh. Cool. That means that the setup that we have right now, creating fizzle fuel, is exactly enough to run this at 200 megabuckets per tick. That's really nice. All right. You keep doing your thing. I'm going to try and work out where to get a vengeance essence. What is a vengeance spirit? Oh, look, I do have humanoid flesh. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. I just thought I'd open this up and find out about vengeance spirits. After monsters die. Always watch closely when beasts die. Notice it mostly give off some strange dark purple aura which quickly fades. I noticed that you can use some of the crushed dark gem to construct a ring, which allows me to fully see those auras of the mobs I kill. Interesting. Let's see if we can find that ring. Vengeance ring? Okay. Status disabled. Shift right click to toggle boost. Oh, it gives me a boost. What happened to my face? I disappeared. Let's come over here then, and I guess put this in my ring slot for a second. No, that's angel ring. Here we go. Ow. Wait, are things fighting me? Is this vengeance spirits? Let's go find somewhere dark. Ow. I gotta remember how to get out of here. In fact, I think I'm just gonna head back this way and maybe try and find a cave. I feel like I haven't seen a hostile mob in such a long time. Because we've been... Oh, this could work. Oh, I'm invisible. Let me just put this on. Ow. Activate it like this. And then put that on. Now if we kill these guys... Vengeance spirits. Right? Ow. They nearly killed me. Ash... Maybe we need to read the book a little bit more. Oh, I think I've got some of those things, right? At Evil Craft. Look at all these things. Contains a vengeful spirit. That's more like it. I don't have a face. Okay, now what did this say? On some of my adventures, I discovered some strange purple boxes which contained some distorted spirits. It looks like these spirits were captured a long time ago and have since been degrading. I don't think they can be restored to their original state though. I was able to reverse engineer these boxes to be able to craft them myself. In this process, I also discovered how to free spirits so that they can be absorbed by these boxes. I enhanced the vengeance ring with this technology to make a vengeance focus that can be used to target spirits and catch them. Maybe I can use these contained spirits for something later. Okay, so we have some of those. We need one of these. This is used in making that. Okay, and then these spirits can do some nasty damage if you're not careful. I noticed that these spirits seem to be annoyed by dark gems, but they still ignore feeling that if they see you. The power of fire and a large amount of dark gems seems to change the way the spirits attack you though. Instead of taking damage, you will now only be a bit more hungry, which might be better than the alternative. A completely different alternative to spirit protection is to simply make yourself invisible to these spirits. It looks like the spectral glasses allow you to see any spirit without them being able to see you. Okay. Now, I want information on how to get this vengeance essence. I guess maybe I try opening one. Yo. How's it going? Can I kill you? You're making weird noises. Blah, 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 blah. This is wild. I don't think I'm doing this right. Ow. Oh, and you're gone. Guess there's some more research to be done. Here we go. Okay. A piercing vengeance focus. It creates a killing beam. Now we're getting somewhere. This is used in this. We have most of the stuff already. I just need some blood and a blood infuser, which needs a blood infusing core, which needs a dark powered gem, which needs a blood infuser. Hold on a second. How are you meant to make a dark powered gem if you need a blood infuser to craft it? More research. There it is. Dark gems seem to be very open to accept blood. Tossing one into a pool of blood results in a dark power gem. Right. I happen to have some of these, right? Magnet off. Oh, that's not a pool of blood. Well, how do I get blood? We need one of these. A blood extractor. Some spikes. That's easy enough. Okay. So we're going to go kill some beasts, right? Using some spikes, I was able to make a simple utility to obtain some blood from various places. When killing certain beasts, this item will fill up with blood when it is somewhere within your inventory. Sometimes you might come across some blood stains on the ground. A simple shift right click will put some of the blood in your extractor. Back we go. Zoop. Nice. So if we just go fight some things, like down here, for example, yeah, you guys will do. Oh, I gotta keep in mind though, I don't have my armor on. Nice. It's full. If we take this, oh, no. Oh, I got so much stuff from killing those. Maybe just in a corner here. Can I put blood down? Yeah. Get in there. Is this how it works? Yeah, that makes blood. Dark gems seem to be very open. Tossing one into a pool of blood results in a dark power gem. You'll need at least 5 source blood blocks in the world. You will need to do this at least once in the next chapter. I'll explain how. Oh, okay, so we need more blood. Like this. Do. Hey, nice. Okay. That is then used in making a blood infuser, but we need hardened blood. Oh boy. I think I'm jumping around too much. What I know I do have is all of these ultimate inductions. I can make one of those. That's 3 of my antimatter pellets. That's 6. Let's go back to ultimate power and have a look. That's enough there for 1 more, but it looks like we're just about to hit nighttime maybe. That's still sitting nice and yeah, exactly the same. So 200 is exactly how much we can make. Oh god, there's things everywhere. Bounty board. I hadn't killed spiders before. There you go. I guess we'll move this aside, put away those 2 gravitational units, and maybe while we allow this to run and do some stuff, we go take on the Twilight Forest in the next episode. This was a little bit of a bumbling around and kind of getting back into the groove of things episode. Spending some time, let's just do this, we may as well. Spending some time working out all of this, making sure everything's back online, and then also starting to work out what our plans are and what else we need to build. We got 12 trillion, that's lovely, nearly 13 trillion. And now we're back into the grind. We're starting to make our way through some of these things, nearly have ourselves a withered compass, and we're going to have to get into things like the pressure chamber here. I've sort of started the process of this. We need to go and take on the Twilight Forest and get ourselves some of these things. Block of steel leaf, block of carmonite, borer essence from these things. Okay. So yeah, it might be a good old travel into the Twilight Forest for our next episode. See what we can get done. We've made 6 and just about to make our 7th out of 11. That means after this one, there's only 4 left to make. So I'm very glad I spent the time that I did to go through this and upgrade it after working it all out. It's much nicer to go through and make it properly once you've gone through sloppily and made it really rough. So I feel good about the outcome. Nice. There's some antimatter. I'm going to turn that off. That's at 200. We basically need 1.8 million in here to complete this at least. Or if we're thinking overall, that's 7. We need 4 more. If this pipe here gets up to 3.8 million, that's all the antimatter we need to make ourselves an ATM star. So it feels like a good idea to probably in the next episode, make sure this is nice and full. Make sure everything is up and running and ready to just work in the background since this is chunk loaded. And then we go on a little adventure and let it do its thing. Build up some polonium and we'll have antimatter in no time. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. A little less direction focused than I originally intended, but at the end of the day, feels good. I did a lot of work off camera in between episodes to make sure we didn't focus too much on just this again, even though we kind of did. But we're sitting in a much better position than we were before. I'm making a lot more power, 44, nearly 45 million per tick. I think we're good to keep moving forward now, and I feel a little bit more confident. So I would like to thank my Patreon supporters for your continued support. You folks are amazing. I genuinely appreciate you guys helping me continue to do this. It means a lot that you're willing to support me in making these YouTube videos. And to everyone who's been watching, I feel like I'm getting my head around some things, and I feel like it won't be too long and we'll have that ATM star. So until the next episode, I hope you all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye bye everyone. Whoop!